everyone, and welcome to another blue-red Murktide video. Today, actually, I'm playing the Content Creator Showdown. This is the 5K that Magical Line holds every month, and this month is Modern. They decided to ban Nadu, which is, maybe when this video comes out, the Mardu will be already banned. But, it's definitely a heads-up play by them, and, I did not expect that Magical Line had that much power, let's say, to hold a format that isn't even the normal format. Anyway, setting things aside, I decided to play Murktide blue-red. I was very much in doubt between blue-red and blue-black. And the final reason why I chose blue-red is that I think that Expressive Iteration is better than Psychic Frog. I think the pool is these two cards, and Psychic Frog is insane on turn 2. Probably best card in the set on turn 2. But later in the game, when you have few cards in hand, that card is just not that good, whereas Iteration is always great. Blue-red, you cannot play Ragavan. All I play against is Orcish Bowmaster. And maybe that means I should play a different deck, yes. But, like, Ragavan just underperforms constantly for me, and I decided to play this list, which is light on creature, but we win the game either with Tamiyo Emblem or by stealing the opponent, creature. What else we got? We got a lot of sideboard changes. So I don't have any Blood Moon. That card has not been very good. Blood Moon mostly was there for Creativity and Amulet Titan, two decks that are dead, or rather very, very lower than before. Actually, I shouldn't say dead. Amulet Titan is still a strong deck. Anyway, against Tron, I have Charmaws and I have Memory. And Charmaw is very good because you're actually lacking a clock with this deck without Ragavan. So without Ragavan, I think Blood Moon is just not good. Pyroclasm is another card that actually much better than Brother Zudan against Boros, since it saves your Channeler and your Tamiyo. Scrabbling Claws is here for Flash, as a way to exile Flash without doing card disadvantage, whereas Unlicensed Urge can sometimes do that, or can sometimes be too slow. Surgical is for Goryo, Narset is for Ring, Stern Scolding is for Boros, and the third Spell Snare is for Boros. I don't have any Spell Pierce, I'm playing Force of Negation instead, again for Goryo. In theory, this list makes sense. In practice, we will see. And yeah, let's start this video. This is the first round, and my opponent's playing, it's Yeoman 5, and it's playing a mono black deck with Warren Soul Trader, Lair of Malice, Chtonian Nightmare. Alright, I'll keep it open on my second screen, as I can refer to it during the match. Oh, this is a good keep. Of course, he has Orcish Bowmaster, just like everyone ever. So my Channeler will be on hold. But I must do 6 and goes Land Stage Supplier. Milling Thoughts is Supplier, so not the best. Of course, he has a couple of 2-drops, like Marionette Apprentice. Not that many. I think it's better to just go Flooded Strand and pass here. I'm not gonna read too much the chat because in theory you shouldn't seek outside assistance in this tournament. Obviously, I would read the chat to say hello to people and keep company, but let's say less than usual. Hello, Q-Bounce. Welcome, welcome. Ado, are you ready for the Team Trios? Are you ready for the Team Trios? Also, what format do you want to play? Modern or Legacy? I'm sure people will not mind. Alright, looks like my opponent is playing a 2-drop after all, so I'm just gonna go ahead and counter it. I think Steam Vents. I played 2 Snare in my list, 0 Spell Pierce. There's no general Magical Line stream. You just gotta choose a couple, I guess. You talk to Pivo? Alright. Okay, once again, I think I'm gonna go for the Scalding Tarn, and I don't think I want to go Channeler. I think it's just bad to go Channeler when it just dies to Orcish Bowmaster. Alright, go to 15, which is not very much. But I did take 2 by myself. Alright, this is a zombie, of course. Let me survey, let's see what's on top. Okay. So I can already jam a Murktide Regent next turn. I wonder if I should play this Unholy Heat and make my Murktide bigger. Let me see his answer to Murktide Regent. He has, of course, 4 Flare of Malice. Very good answer to Murktide Regent. I don't think I can do much about it. Let's hope he doesn't have it. Alright, it seems like he doesn't have it because I play Force of Negation main, so if he would have it, he would have done it in my end step. Good morning, Monits. Or good afternoon, I should say. It's 6 p.m. for me. Actually, this morning I woke up at 7:30 a.m. to play the 8 a.m. Modern Challenge, which went very poorly. Played against 3 mono black decks with my Murktide. And look at that. First match of this tournament, another mono black, although they were all Necro decks. 2 of them made the top 8. Anyway, Marionette Apprentice. Okay. Let's hope they don't have a... Ooh, but they're just gonna attack with all here. Yeah. I think the best is to block the Stitcher Supplier. Yes, decklist is open. Open decklist. Alright, my opponent milled 2 Flare of Malice. That's funny. Stitcher Supplier has not been very nice to my opponent. They milled a bunch of random cards. 2 cards in their hand. Spam Master Bolt, so they can surveil. They can connive 1. Actually, the conniving here is pretty good. I was going to say it's pretty good because it puts it out of the Unholy Heat range, but I guess they only had lands in end. Shardless, thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, so I drew Tamiyo, which isn't amazing, but it's a blocker, so that's not bad. I think I'm just going to go triple card here. Yeah. So I'll go Channeler. Then I'll go Unholy Heat here. Tamiyo. And I'm wondering whether I should attack or not. I think so. Like, my opponent is just attacking me for so little damage. Like, I trade with the servo. I block here. I can also not trade and just trade 5 damage for 3. I think I'm going to win this race eventually. Someone's going to attack. It was reasonable to play this tapped instead of holding it as a spell. Okay. They would have killed me. They had the combo with these 3 cards. I mean, they still have a combo if they have an Earth for this. Or if they have an Marionette Apprentice in hand. Chtonian Nightmare. I think they have a combo. I think I'm dead. Because they sack the Grave Crawler. They bring back the Marionette Apprentice. They get a token. Yep. I'm dead. They get a token. They sacrifice the token. They make a treasure. Then they play Grave Crawler from the graveyard, because this is also a zombie, and then they have the loop. And I'm dead. Pretty sure there was no way for me to do anything about this. Even the cards I had. Yep, so this is the loop. I'm gonna let him do it. Because we're a content creator world. And you gotta show off the combos. And it's quite fast. So it's not like it's a Nadu combo. Which, by the way, it's banned in this tournament. In this tournament, no Nadus. Magical Line decided that Nadu was going to be banned in this one. Alright. We got Pyroclasm, we got Scrabbling Claws as a Graveyard 8, and Surgical. So I'll bring in all the Surgical and Graveyard 8. Let's see if they have what's their sideboard looking like. Rain of Gore for the Mono Black Necro deck. Pick your poison for me. Pick your poison gonna be very good against Tamiyo. Spell Snare is gonna come in. Stern Scolding also is gonna come in. What about Pyroclasm? I don't think so. Force of Negation and Subtlety out. Invert Polarity also out. There's a couple of counter spells. First Counterspell plus Murktide is a big deal. Maybe it's too much burn. Maybe it's too many removal spells. Although they have Orc, they have Marionette Apprentice. These cards they need to kill. I think it's fine. This is a good configuration. Yeah, exactly. Also, the Chtonian Nightmare have Spell Snare for it. Well, Stern Scolding doesn't counter the Warren investigate the Warren the 3/3 the combo win. Buongiorno, Jerry Scotti. All right, on the play. No lands. 2 lands. That's a keep. I'll bottom Counterspell. Then I'll bubble myself. And I'll probably play a top land if it's a bad card. It's not great. I'm looking for my good cards like Murktide Regent, Expressive Iteration. How do I like Invert Polarity in this deck? It's good against a bunch of decks. Against the ring decks. Six spells near, rightfully. Okay, so I don't have Delirium, but I can get it if I get a land off of a Preordain. Or a creature. Alright, let's hope to dodge Orcish Bowmaster now. As I said before, I got Bowmastered a lot today. And this card is just a 4 of in every good deck right now, so tough life for Murktide. I have 0 cards on turn 3. I'm looking for Murktide Regent. I think I don't want this for sure. What about Unholy Heat? I think I don't want Unholy Heat either. I'm looking for either Iteration or Murktide Regent. When I have 6 cards in hand, I have 1. Oh, okay, we're Crawler and another one. All right. Not much decisions for me. I just attack and pass. If I had Delirium here, the game would have been totally different. We probably would have already, my opponent would have been at 7, basically dead. Instead, we gotta fight. There is maybe a reason for me to not go for Channeler playing around Orc, but then they could have thought seized. Me, you know, the classic. You have decisions, you make plays. Sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. Alright. Wow, they sacked an orc token. They're gonna shoot you for 3. You got a 10. Looking for another channeler. Yeah, this must be good. So you're at 10, and next turn you're dead. Because you got a 7, and then I have 9 damage. Okay. This doesn't do anything if they don't have anything else. I don't even block. Probably should have. All right, managed to win this game. Unless they go flare. Flare would be annoying. All right, they don't have it. Cool. We go to game 3. Maybe on the draw, I think I want to have the Pyroclasm as well. You thought we were gonna play Frogtide? Yeah, that was the other deck I was choosing between. It was either Blue-Red Merc or Frogtide. Those are my two most favorite deck. All right. That's a cool end on the draw. We got Pyroclasm and Scrabbling Claws. So that's some nice sideboard. Start with Thoughtseize. Way to go with this, because I think it's better. Mine is a nice reactive hand. It has a lot of cyber cards, and it has Iteration, which is the best card of your deck. They end up taking the Stern Scolding. It's gonna clean the graveyard with Scrabbling Claws here. Okay. Again, my opponent knows about Pyroclasm, so... Oh wow, they put a counter to dodge the Unholy Heat and the Pyroclasm. I'll go Preordain. I'll bottom this, but I top this. And I think I just want to go top lane go. Great Crawler. Pass. Pass. Wow. Very aggressive. Because they know about both of these red cards here. So if I go Pyroclasm, I think I should just... Let's think about this. I can go Unholy Heat here and exile it, and I think it's the best play. And I just low roll this Pyroclasm. There's also a way where next turn I just go Pyroclasm, Unholy Heat this. But then this turn I wouldn't do anything, which I don't think is right. Yeah, I think I should Unholy Heat this and exile it in combat. Looks like they do something. What is it? Unearth. Oh wow, to cycle. But they don't have any zombies at the moment. Yeah, Pyroclasm is slightly better against Boros energy. You have 3/3s, you have Tamiyo and PRC. Pretty good. If you get to do that play. Hello, Lupo. I'm at 10 already. Opponent hasn't done too much, but they're at 10. Sorry, they put me at 10. Something else they're casting. They know about my hand here. I guess they don't know about Murktide. If I sack Scrabbling Claws, I pump this Orc. But I take 1 damage, basically. But then I Pyroclasm. The thing is that this Grit Crawler right now doesn't do anything. And I just exile it next turn if I untap. What is 3 cards in end? This game is close, and I don't want to underestimate the clock of my opponent deck. Oh, wow, they played is untapped. Huh. So that means they have another Orc. I'm very inclined to just crack this Scrabbling Claw now. I think I want to do it. Opponent may go for another Orc, but we have Pyroclasm. I drew another land. Ay. Okay, I got a 9, and they have, I think, Orc in end. That's not a good draw. All right, let me go Pyroclasm. I mean, if they play Orcish Bowmaster to make this token survive, that means I kill 2 Bowmaster with 1 Pyroclasm. I'll take it. I go to 7 here. Go to 6. I leave a spell in the graveyard. They have 2 cards in end. I think one is Orc. I have to hope the other isn't a Flare, because if they do... Okay, they don't have Orc. I don't know why they put on top. Maybe they have an Earth. They have an Earth, maybe. Yeah, they wanted to cycle, I guess. Just come here from the podcast? Welcome. Yeah, Competitive Magic with the Carnies. We made a podcast episode about the Pro Tour with Javier and Pro Tour champion Simon Nielsen. But it goes with Gravecrawler from hand. They have 2 cards in hand. I think one is an Earth. Oh, they have Flare of Malice. Alright. But they don't have another zombie to bring this back, at least. They unearth the Orc. They have no cards in hand. I'm at 4. I'm at 2 life. I'm basically just dead. I guess that's not true. I can draw a bolt for this. Double bolt, maybe? King Eye? Hello? I am dead. GG. I certainly had a lot of cards available to me. So this loss is probably my fault. If I don't crack the Scrabbling Claws and just untap. But then the thing is that I can't keep this up in mana. Alright, that's it. It's gonna be it for round number 1. We'll be right back for round number 2. Begins. We're on the draw against Glorious Vengeance. This is the list. Classic. With a couple of Frog and a couple of Priest. Our starting end is okay. Our starting hand is okay. Not great. Hope I can draw a second land. The counterspells are very nice, though. Ah, Preordain. Okay. I think my play here is Tamiyo. Tamiyo Bauble. And in upkeep, I'll look at your top. I'll be able to flip Tamiyo next turn if you don't ending it. Or if you don't discard my Preordain and etc. This is fine. First match we lost to Mono Black. They take Preordain, which is a wise choice, since if I break on land, I can't flip Tamiyo. Let's see if I hit a land. We do. Very good. I think I'm pretty happy to flip Tamiyo. Flip Tamiyo and ticker up. Not good draws. Unholy Heat and Bolts is not what you want to see in this matchup. I have to hope they don't put a Trax or Grizzly Brand in the graveyard. I put Priest of Fair Rights, which is actually not bad at all. But if they unearth it, I don't have priority, and they can just flash back whatever they want. I think it's just plus and pass. And I want to counter the draw discard effect here if you cast it. If you play Tainted Indulgence, I'm going to counter it. Alright, they've been a Grover's Vengeance. Interesting. Wow, nothing. Wow. That's weird. Nothing. Although this is annoying. Oh, shock untapped. You got ending? Yeah, it seems like an ending on Tamiyo. I have to defend it. Tamiyo's my way to win. Yeah, I have to defend it. Tamiyo next turn will already be able to ultimate. Sink into Stupor? I think it's bad. I'm gonna look at my top. Because if it's like another bad card, it's actually not very good. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't. I think I'm fine drawing it. If I like. What's a way for my opponent to? So first I have to get rid of my Tamiyo somehow. I guess I don't want to play anything here because I can just unearth the priest, solitude this, and attack. I need to defend my Tamiyo. So I need to hold up removals. Let's see, fifth land. Let's see if it's untapped or tapped to surveil. Plains, okay. Again, they can like unearth this and flashback solitude, but whatever. I have Tamiyo to emblem. 5 mana. Solitude. I'll play Unholy Heat to get a surveil. I get Delirium. I gain 3 life. Not that it matters. Alright, and we emblem Tamiyo. Draw 21 or 22. Let me see if I have a Force of Negation. I did. Wow, the very last card. I still have a basic island in my deck. So I'll fetch it. Let me see what I've left in the deck. I have 1 Subtlety, 4 Iteration. Wow. 2 bolts. All the bolts are there. It's much easier to know what's in my hand by looking at what's in the deck. Alright, I think here I'm just gonna go Channeler and pass. I guess I can do Bauble. Think it's over. I think that's the last Bauble. And then I bubble you. Let's see what you got. Ending. Alright. Thank God it was there and not the turn before. I draw from Bubble, and it's a Murktide. Okay, next turn I'll deploy it. Alright, they concede. Exactly, Ousty. I'm supposed to not get advices from chat, but obviously I'm streaming, so I'll discuss all my plays. I actually have a... Let me quickly check what did I write in my notes for this matchup. I got bolts and eats. I got polarity and subtlety. I bring his Scrabbling Claws, surgical, Spell Snare, Stern Scolding. Let me see his list first. Rathalos get Teferi, super annoying. And that's it. I mean, in theory, you shouldn't get help from chat in this tournament. But, you know, it doesn't matter that they're not gonna gum you with a gun and be like, oh yeah, you got a suggestion from chat. I agree, Diano. Honestly, I wouldn't limit that, but whatever. It's in the rules. I appreciate that they made people to stream now with delay, because the first streamer event was 3 minutes delay, which makes the event very boring. I speak that as a experience of having streamed the MPL matches. Very bad content. Maybe the things that you're not understanding is that usually streaming or reading chat makes you play worse anyway. Sure, sometimes you can get a suggestion from chat, but most of the time you would just be losing focus. So by default, if I'm streaming with chat open and I read chat, I'm already playing worse. Do I like Invert Polarity? I think it's like, it can be risky. How can it be risky? It's a counter spell for 3 mana. It's not great, but I think it's fine. I'll bottom it in this hand, for example. It's not a very good card. It's a cancel. But when you play against the One Ring, then it's very good. And the One Rings deck are very popular. It's probably the most popular card after Master, I have to assume. But also Monster 6. I have to hope they don't go turn 2 Psychic Frog, because this hand falls to that. So I kept a couple of Unholy Heat. Island's Scrabbling Claws. She's basically Relic of Progenitus, but doesn't host your graveyard. So if you have DRC, Unholy Heat, and Murktide, and you pop this, you won't hurt yourself, and I think it's better than a Licensed Earth, as you can cycle it. This deck doesn't have enough crew to play on Licensed Earth, I think. Alright, now let's hope they don't have Frog. Nice. What did you get? Ephemerate. Okay. I'll play Preordain, hoping to draw, I don't know, some interactions. I think these are good. I'll draw both of them. First bubble. I'll bubble you. Land. Go. Draw the Murktide. Card that scares me the most will remain Psychic Frog. Teferi here is also annoying. Okay, they go Grief, and they have Ephemerate in end. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, exactly. I had 3 Scolding. I was hoping to draw Scolding. Stern Scolding is very good against that deck. It kills Falaji, Grief, Psychic Frog, Solitude, Priest. It's a lot of targets for 1 mana. Okay, yeah, you're definitely watching a difficult platform to follow on Magic Online. You have to be quite experienced to be able to follow a Magic Online stream. So it's not your fault. Alright. Surgical doesn't do anything against Ephemerate, of course. But I have like 2 good cards. Actually, you can say I have 3 good cards. And I had to take the Force, even though it wasn't one of the good cards in my hand. Or wow, you decided to take Murktide. Okay. Makes sense. I'm not saying it's wrong. You have 2 cards, and one is a Shadowy Backstreet. Alright, end of turn. I'll fetch. Some Thundering Falls. Survey 1. Another iteration. Yeah, it must be good. I know that, opponent has Ephemerate, blah, blah, blah. But I can't be an Expressive Iteration. Should have probably done that, though. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, and bottom exile. I'll tap the claws. Scalding Flash? Who said that? Did I say that? Anyway, I play Channeler here, even though I could keep up mana for the Scrabbling Claws. Oh wow, you take the Falaji and not the Grief. I didn't expect that. Pax, hello for the 3rd month. They milled Thoughtseize and Tinted Indulgence. See what they take. Put in place Teferi. Wow. They took Tainted Indulgence. Okay. Now we must keep this up. Because I don't have Surgical up anymore. And they go Shadowy Backstreet. So their hand is Tainted Indulgence and 2 mystery cards. Stern Scolding right on time. And by that I mean not right on time, since they have Teferi now. I'll Surveil first. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I shouldn't have played Channeler. I think I like this. I'll leave it on top. I only have 2 Unholy Heat, so I don't think I need Heat. I can just attack the Teferi next turn with Channeler. Maybe when I was thinking about it, maybe they have a Force of Negation here. I know they have Tainted Indulgence and 2 mystery cards. Let's see. This is on the stack. Their graveyard is not good. And like, Licensed Terrors can kill in the graveyard very much, whereas these effects are very slow at killing the graveyard, especially. Okay, wow, they go Force, Pitch, Tainted Indulgence. And I pass. I take up the fairy. Attack me for 3. I'll fetch a tap land. Yeah, no Solitude, please. Heh. Can't do much if they have Solitude. They have 1 card. I draw a Counterspell, but it doesn't do anything. Because that's the fairy. So I just have to hope this channeler lives and kills the fairy. If it does, then I probably win. If it doesn't, then I probably lose. It does. Okay. Now I'm much more relaxed about this game. Although, actually, I say that, but I'm still losing this race. Huh. Maybe I should have cracked the Scrabbling Claws here. Yeah, I think I'll crack it now. Draw a card. And you know, I was able to cycle and I didn't have to eat my own graveyard. And this is why I played this over Relic. And hers, similar thing. Hers would have just not been very good in this game. I don't think. I mean, maybe I could have attacked with it. Maybe I could have raced faster. Anyway, my hand is just counter spells and I'm losing to this grief. I can block it because I got Menace. Yeah, now we have to hope our opponent has something good to steal, but, you know, can still just counter it. Or I have to hope to draw one of the 2 Unholy Heats. Maybe I should have more removal spells in my deck. Only 2 Unholy Heat may be too little. But I guess I have so many counters that... Alright, yeah, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have fetched. Did that fetch hurt me? Well, for sure. Like, if I didn't fetch, I would have had 1 more turn to top deck. Yeah, hope to steal. Yeah. Our opponent's casting something finally. What is it? Tainted Indulgence. I don't have Counterspell up or anything. I just gotta hope. Spell Snare. No, stop it. I need spells. Alright, Tails. We won the flip. Okay. Draw to Tamiyo. Still not enough. Ephemerate only works on your own creatures, not on the opponent's. I'm still dead. Do I want to lose 2 lives to Surveil with the Surgical? I think I may need to do that, yes. It's going to 1, I don't think matters. I can flip Tamiyo, can I? How do I flip Tamiyo, though? I guess if my Preordain hits another Preordain? Alright. Makes sense. Let's go. Draw. Land. See, now I can fetch, though, so that's good. Do I fetch first? No, because if I fetch, then the Tamiyo doesn't save me anymore. Alright, let's start by playing Preordain. Let's see. Unholy Heat. Very good. Let me think about how much mana do I need. I think I'll think about flipping Tamiyo later. I think I should just prioritize having all the counters up and not dying to this grief. Do you really want to go Tamiyo and Unholy Heat this turn? Then you don't have Stern Scolding up. I don't think so. I think I'll just draw Unholy Heat now. I don't even want to play Tamiyo. I just want to have all the Counterspell up. Hey, I lose to... Maybe I do play Tamiyo, though. No, I don't. I don't. I want to have a Surgical Extraction up, so I don't want to fetch. Yeah, I'm just going to pass here. Upkeep, I'll only Heat the grief. Preordain, top. Alright. They're casting the spell, Psychic Frog. Keep on leaving this Preordain on top. I don't even know if it's good, but I guess it's the 3rd time I keep it on top. They say GG. Alright, GG. Okay. 1-1 in Modern with the blue-red Murky. Round number 3, and my opponent is playing 4 Trinosphere. Wow, Forsaken Monument. What's this card? Wow. Okay. Tron it is. The B Cabrito Montes. I have to add it to my buddies. Okay. Not sure why it's not starting. Okay. I said let's play, and they arrived. You know what didn't arrive? My lands. Got a mulligan 2/6. They also mulligan. Alright, much better hand. So Unholy Heat doesn't have many targets. It's a very easy sideboard out. Question is it better than a land? I think not. I think a 3rd land is better. This deck does want to get to 3 lands. Alright, let's start. Urza's is mine. And I don't have Ragavan, which is very important in this matchup. Null, Channeler, go. Okay, Tower, go. Well, you know what comes after. It's a power plant. Opponent seems like one who's natural Tron in me. Preordain. Looking for Delirium. This is also very good. Maybe I should just draw this, honestly. Nah, I'm not going to. I have Murktide. Okay, my opponent. Okay, alright. Great. Bottom both. You're up. Another land. Not great. Consider to get Delirium. Hopefully I can draw a blue card. Yeah, should I leave this on? It's not great, but I'll leave this on top just to pitch it to Force. This way I have Delirium. I have a blue card for Force. The next turn I can play Murktide. Not the best way of consider. Please don't have power plant. Don't have power plant. Okay. What amount of Trinosphere? How about I let this resolve and go land go? But if I force this, I can't really go Murktide because that takes away my Delirium. Yeah, I think I'll let this resolve. Oh wow, natural Tron. Man, that was your next draw. Then you can play double spell. But not much you can do about this. We have a lot of cyber though for this matchup. Wow. Or Power Stone. I think now I just have to hold my opponent floods. That's it. That's the only plan I got. I just have to hope they don't have anything. Whenever you say these things, they always have something. This plan never actually works. What can you do? Oh wow, they do actually have nothing. Man, I did not expect it. Preordain gives me Delirium. These are both bad. Attack for 8, you good at 3. Oh my. Put out 2 cards in hand. If they break now, we win. Wow, we do? See? Not countering the Trinisphere made me win the game. My opponent only had 1 threat, and I slow rolled the Force of Will for that threat, and they died. With infinite mana, only 1 threat. So, you know, it's not a play they often do to let this resolve, but I guess when it does pay out, it's nice. Alright. A classic sideboard of just one-offs. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They don't have Thought here, so all the Unholy Heat will go out. Tamiyo is also bad. I have to bring in the 3 Consent to Memory, the Charmaws, and the Narset. I think I cut another Tamiyo. Tamiyo is just not good. What about Spell Snare? What does Spell Snare hit? So let's take a look. They have 2 Mind Stone and 2 Talisman. Yeah, Spell Snare sucks. I'm gonna cut Spell Snare over Tamiyo. Oh, Bolts goes face. Bolts is better. I'll keep Tamiyo. You can pitch it to Subtlety. You know, I'm not gonna cut Bolt. Also, Bolt goes on Karn. All right, I did not expect to win this game. As I said, sometimes it happens. Sometimes they just have lands. Game 2 on the draw. They are on the play. My hand's fine. And we don't have a. I mean, I don't have any Cyber card. Those are good. Charmaw would be great. I can't even cast it right now, the Charmaw. Ugin's Labyrinth. Mm-hmm. They put all this dust under it. And they play Expedition Map. Okay. I'll go bubble myself. Yeah, bubble myself. I don't play top land. Could bubble my opponent, but yeah. I don't know. 2 damage may not matter, but they also may matter. If I would have seen like a 1-drop to cast my opponent turn, I would have played another land. 3 mana, Training Spear. Alright, this time we got a counter. What's the pitch? I think it's Expressive Iteration. And I'll play it now. I can do hand, bottom, exile, and pass. Next turn I can hold up mana for Seek into Stupor into consider. Okay, looks like they don't have a land. They have to crack it with the map. Okay, or is this power plant? But they have 4 mana now to play Ring. That's similar. Okay, another iteration. Fine. I just go land go. You play whatever you want. I go Sink into Stupor, and then we'll see. I can untap and play iteration and find something. What did I force? Trinisphere. On turn 2. On the play. When it draws a Drowsy Temple and passes. Wow. What do you have? You know what they have here? Maybe Kozilek's Command is a card I may have. Let's go consider. Preordain, I don't want that. Okay, that's double red. Draw. Okay. I'll start with a Expressive Iteration. Okay. I can go hand, bottom, exile, and now my opponent cannot play end of turn Kozilek's Command. Because if I do that, I have Consent to Memory ready. Oh wow, they do. I thought they couldn't do it, so I just played a tap land to get out of it. I didn't expect them to do it. If I played on tap land, I could have played both Consent to Memory, but it's just very unusual that it would do it now. Yeah, this play is the one that maybe lose me the game. I just didn't expect it to happen, you know? And having an untap land next turn lets me go Murktide into Seek into Stupor. Okay, so what are they doing here is shuffling 4 cards of me, and I'll counter. Yeah, I'll counter. I think making 4 tokens is too important. And also, 18 my graveyard is important as well. Alright, they have another Drowsy Temple. Or Power Stone, sure. Alright, then the play was not good if you didn't have a follow-up next turn. You just played into my card that was going to be exiled. Alright, now I think I'm gonna go double threat with Consign Up. Can you cast like Ulamog? I guess I can like replicate this if you cast Ulamog. Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna get a Steam Vents. And now I'm gonna go Murktide, keeping Delirium. I guess I'm not keeping Delirium. But that's fine. I'll get Delirium again as soon as I play an instant. Then I play Channeler. And then if you go Ulamog, I can replicate. Or Emrakul, I can replicate the Consign to Memory and stifle the Ulamog and the replicated card. If you play all this dust here, I can Consign to Memory. The next turn I'll have a Sinking to Stupor. 4 mana, 6, 8, 10. That's a Ulamog. So it's on the stack, and I'm gonna Consign to Memory. With the replicate. This. Surveil. Graveyard. Replicate. So this one goes on the ability, and this one goes on the creature. F6. I'm gonna stop in upkeep to bolt you in upkeep, unfortunately. Magical Line didn't hold it. It's okay, it was too late. Drew a land, which I wish I didn't draw. Now attack for 11. Now I have to hope you don't have another one. I need more data storage for all the screenshots. I know, did I post this screenshot? Oh yeah, I have to remember to put it in my data storage. Opponent goes Forest. You have 2 cards in hand. Really wish I bolt the upkeep. My upkeep bolt. Alright, now my opponent has 11 mana for Eldrazi's. They can't just cast all his dust. I have Seek into Stupor to bounce it. 7. What's this? Devourer of Destiny. Yep. I can bounce my own Murktide, actually. That's not a bad play. Anyway, let's start with the Survey Land. Okay, DRC. Okay, this is fine then. Oh, I can't? New card. Still didn't play this card enough. Yeah, thought it was Otawara. Okay, let's play another Channeler. And let's attack for 3. Opponent has 1 card in hand. They have the All Is Dust here. You go to 6 and you're dead next turn. If you cast All Is Dust of Seek into Stupor and you... Unless you draw Tron. If you draw Tron, you actually can have double. You have 14 mana. Because you have 7 plus 7. Maybe I was supposed to graveyard, because like 1 was enough. Actually didn't need to. Yeah, it was bad. I didn't need to. I maybe didn't even need to cast it. I guess this way I beat Devourer of Destiny. Yeah, because if I only had 1 creature, Devourer of Destiny would have been very good. We got a 10. They didn't play Tron, they played Tower. So they don't have 14 mana. Nine, what's this? This is someone in sick. Ugin? Nope. Ugin, you got noped. And we win. All right. GG. Record 2, 1. Okay, we'll be back for round number 4 now. And we have Justin Gennari on Goryo again. We have defeated this deck on turn number 4. And it's the same list. Card for card. Even the sideboard. Oh no, I guess he has 4 Purge. GL. Alright. It's not a great hand, but I'll keep it. Oh. I don't know why, but I had the feeling I was on the driver match for now. Isn't great, but maybe it wasn't. I'm just complaining. Alright, opponent has the Grief Ephemerate start on a 7-card hand. He's 3 Tamiyo better than 4. I don't know. Okay, let's see if I top deck removal spell. I don't. I top deck the 3rd. Easily the worst draw in my deck. Easily, because it even comes into play tapped. Balaji, it's Prismatic Ending. Surveil. Unholy Heat. Sure, I'll leave it on top, but it's not very good. Last turn would have been better. Because we could have gone, save this from Ephemerate. You wanna play Snapcaster Mage? Nah, not me. I don't like Snapcaster Mage. Okay, opponent puts it in the graveyard. White and black. Priest. I think I want to let it there. I don't want to kill it. Maybe now I do. Let's see what they do about this. Nothing. Okay. They have 4 cards in hand. Draw. Pass again. I mean, we got grief scammed, but it's even if we didn't, it would still be pretty bad here. Opponent has prismatic ending in end, and they bricked here. Okay. So they have ending and 3 cards. I'll leave this Flooded Strand here because I have Bauble in my deck. I think I'm actually gonna go land from hand here. So that I can go Channeler. I definitely want to go Murktide. The question is, do I want to go also another card? Because I know they have I think what I'm gonna do is hand, bottom, exile. I'll play my Merc. I think without using this fetch land. Six. So the next Merc is a 6/6 again. I don't want to play this. I know they have ending. So I should pitch ending. I'm not entirely sure why on the turn, but sure. Alright, they have 3 cards. Nice. We waited for a second Murktide and a second Murk that appeared. I guess I may even, like, delve less. Just... yeah, like this. I'll play also Channeler now. They pitch the ending. They have 4 cards in hand. Ephemerate there. Yep, it works. They mill Boreal Tainted Indulgence, Flooded Strand. Okay, they have now the Tainted Indulgence to be able to discard their creature and maybe reanimate it. Or they're just ending that. Okay, so now I have the choice of just Unholy Heating something to surveil. Opponent has an Ephemerate Exile, Tainted Indulgence in hand, and 2 other cards. I think I do want to do that. It may sound bad. It probably is bad. But I will kill my Channeler response. Subtlety. 6, you get a 10. Actually not lethal, but maybe you fetch, and then I'm lethal. Yeah, I'll leave this on top. Hello, Moonies. No, it did not. So they have an Tainted Indulgence and Ephemerate again. Let's see what I hit. Ephemerate Grief Warrior. Okay, let's see if they get... okay, they get another Ephemerate. So their hand is Ephemerate, Tainted Indulgence. And they have 2 Goryo here, and they never took it. Makes me think they have 1 in hand. So they can go... yeah, maybe I should have graveyarded this. This is not very good. Should have graveyarded it. Could have drawn like a counterspell or iterations and such. Should have done that. This tournament is double elimination, so if I lose this match, I will not play anymore. Oh wow. My opponent plays Thoughtseize, now they're dead on board. Oof. I actually win now. So the subtlety play was the best. Keeping the subtlety on top, 1 minute game. I don't think they, I mean, they obviously, like, there's a way I lose, like Solitude, Ephemerate, stuff like that. They have Ephemerate in hand, I know about that. But they need to have Solitude and the other card has to be a white card. Okay, they'll just draw 2. No, they can't Ephemerate. Or I mean, they can. But they have to draw Solitude, land, white card. They have to have white card land, Solitude, and then they have the Ephemerate in hand. Let's see. Alright, they don't. Woof! The next card would have been Counterspell. Although they would have just had Thoughtseize. So it's not that. It would have been a. I mean, it would have been a great draw, in my opinion, but they had Thoughtseize for it. Actually, the best draw was Subtlety. Alright. I got Scrabbling Claws. I don't know why I put Narset in. Let's think about that later. Anyway, Stern Scolding is great. Snare is great. Surgical. I think what I did earlier was to... So, set out Subtlety. I think I'm going to set out both polarities, actually. I think... So I was cutting down on bolts. So something like this. I only kept in 2 heats. Maybe I also want to keep a bolt. Just to have more answers to like a turn 1 scam. Yeah. Bolt is better than heat. So heat is better against frog. But that's his list. So heat is better against frog. But maybe later in the game. But the game goes long. Yeah, I think I'll keep in the heat. Just 2-1 split. Yeah, I like this sideboarding. Let's go. On the play, maybe I want to have Invert Polarity. But on the draw, I think this is fine. Alright, good end. And that was a game where they griefed ephemerate me. And I didn't really draw very well. But it was also they didn't function. They moved to 6 this time. Gonna go land go. Ready to Spell Snare your play. If it's a 0-3, if it's just a Tainted Dungeons in my turn. Anything that is. Okay, let's go DRC Bauble. Land to the graveyard. I want to find Delirium already. I think that's good though. Is it? Is it good? A third land? Yeah. Yeah, third land is good. I exile you, and I will look at your top of the deck. It's a Grizzled Grand. Okay. Maybe when I had a lot of bees in hand last game. I draw the Flooded Strand. I guess I didn't need to draw it now, but whatever. 4 cards in hand. Ooh, they fetch. What you got? What do you got? Teferi? You have a couple of Teferi in your deck. 2. Oh no, top land. Oh, you want to high roll the Goryo. Yeah, makes sense. But they probably have Goryo in hand if they do that play. So it's important that we think about that. The opponent has Goryo in hand. So their hand is Grizzlebrand Goryo, okay? Oh yeah, they have 2 Goryo. I guess they take Thoughtseize if they have 2 Goryos. They take Goryo, that means... Yeah, they took Thoughtseize. So they have Goryo. So their hand is Thoughtseize, Grizzlebrand, Goryo. Take Tamiyo. I want to get Delirium, and I think Iteration is the way to do it. Another Channeler. I think I have to graveyard this. Because I need to keep up mana for Scrabbling Claws here. Perfect. I can go and bottom exile. Then I go Bauble. Force of Negation. That's good. Opponent has a Thoughtseize in end. I will draw it. Play land. Activate Claws. Claws is like Relic. It always needs to be tapped. You never have to have this untapped. And I pass with 1 mana up for Claws. So in this matchup, Soul Guide is better, but against Flash decks like Boris Energy or just Get Control, this is better. Because you only care about Flash. And here, I mean, it's slightly worse, but not by that much. Like, obviously, for constraining mana, it's annoying. But I just want to be able to cantrip against decks with Flash. The Soya is awful against Flash. Pure card disadvantage. And as I said, I think Elastigirth is bad. Alright, Thoughtseize resolves. Well, I play Vintage a lot, I just found. I'm a multiple times Vintage Challenge champion. One of them with Lurrus no nerf. Lurrus no companion tax. The Ikoria, the OG Ikoria days. Okay, opponent takes a second Scrabbling Claws. End of turn, I'll Surveil. Graveyard. Draw. Tap. Attack. Man, imagine if I drew Ragavan this game. It would be awful. Okay, now what do I want to do? Do I want to go Tamiyo and Preordain, or do I want to just pass the turn? My opponent's gonna cast Tainted Indulgence, I just want to force it. Yeah, I think I pass. I have what I need. Oh, wow, white-black. On blue-black. Alright, force. I guess if I force, I don't have Scrabbling Claws mana up. And their end is... yeah, no, I think it's good to force. I don't want you to put this in the graveyard. Your hand is Goryo. You have this Goryo Grisabrand, and you have a mystery card. Okay. Yeah, you wanna once again surveil, hoping to find Atraxa or Grisabrand. Let's hope you don't find it. Otherwise, I have to force pitch. You found Grief. You can't reanimate that. And you pass. Alright. Untap. Tap. Bauble. Surveil. Lend. I'll do Graveyard. Attack. And then I'm just gonna Bauble and pass. No need to move. What do you draw? Atraxa. Not good. Yep. You have Goryo, Grisabrand, a mystery card, and you draw Atraxa. So you have 4 cards in end. Alright, they concede. GG. Okay. Another quick one for the Merc. We won 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. I feel we lost the first match 1-2, and then we won 2-0 every other match. Okay. Let's move on. Next match will be round number 5. We are 3-1. Round number 5, our opponent is Sandosh from Brazil, and he's playing Mardu Energy. We just got a raid from Twillis Twin saying that he just beat him to, I assume, knock him out. So yeah, let's hope to get revenge for our Murktide fan in the world. Let's go. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, there it is. Play. Let's go. Round number 5. Can I be on the play once? Yes. Actually, I don't remember if I was on the draw all the time. I kind of had the feeling I was, but maybe I wasn't. Alright, no lands. Some lands. That's it. Keep. On bottom, I think it's gonna be one of these. I think it's the bold. Let's go. Preordain, turn 1. Looking for some things that are good. I definitely want Murktide Regent. What about the third land? So my opponent deck has 1 Chtonian Nightmare, and I guess, sorry, 3 Static Prison, and I guess 4 Galvanic Discharge to do with a Merc. Do I want the third land is the question. Maybe eventually, but not, no, maybe I do want it. Wow, I can't undo? Alright, GG, I don't want it. GG, I don't want it. Never wanted it in my life. Amped Raptor on top. Perfect. Yeah, the fetch land would have given me a delirium. So maybe I did need it. Alright, opponent passes. Wow. Okay. I can go Bauble. Man, if I had a fetch land, I could have played Murktide on turn 2. It would be quite weak though, so it's okay. Can't complain. Alright, after they finish surveilling, I'll Bauble them. See where you put your card? In the graveyard. And then look at your top. Ooh, Bowmaster. That's a nightmare for me. As I said, today I am XO versus non-Bowmaster, OX versus Bowmaster. It's not a stats to be proud of. Ether Hub. And then I'll Spell Snare your Raptor. And then let's see what it is, but most likely I'm just gonna go Murktide. Yeah, hoping he doesn't have a. The opponent doesn't have the one answer, which is Static Prison. And it's a 5/5, so it doesn't die to Galvanic Discharge yet. Maybe next turn it will. Anyway, glad I bought him that Flooded Strand. Our opponent goes Raptor into a Johnny. Okay, that's strong. That's strong. I drew Tamiyo. Not bad. Well, I definitely have to attack every turn of this game. So I will attack. I will play Tamiyo as a blocker. And I will pass. I'll put a miss the land drop. Love to see that. It's gonna tap with Murktide a couple of times. I'll keep a counter in case they top deck the Static Prison. I'll just do some blocks. I don't have to. I just block the Ajani and take 4. So that they can't Bowmaster my Tamiyo. Guide of Souls. Sure. And Static Prison. Nice. Counterspell. I carefully played around that. Draw. Channeler. Okay. My opponent has 0 energy. I think I could Murktide. What about attacking with Tamiyo? Maybe it's not bad to stay back. Yeah, I don't think I need a clue. I don't think this is a matchup about clue. And I will play Channeler. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll definitely, yeah. I'll have to hope they don't have another. Okay, the Galvanic Discharge. Now, this is slightly annoying because it gives my opponent energy to do other stuff. Okay, I think I want to go Unholy Heat on Ajani. Opponent can get enough energy to trigger Guide of Souls, maybe? Because they get 2 energy there. Maybe I should actually kill Guide of Souls. Yeah, it's probably best to kill Guide of Souls here. This is not a cat. Maybe it was actually the best play to not. Well, iteration. Well, I can't put this in the graveyard. This should be the best play to not play this to enable the Galvanic Discharge. Although I can't kill my Murktide with a second Galvanic Discharge. They don't have enough mana. Or energy, I should say. Any thoughts on killing my own DRC? Oh, like that. I didn't even think about it, no. Opponent has Bowmaster and 4 other cards in hand. Their list has 2 more Static Prison, Unstable Amulet, Chtonian Nightmare. They have a lot of card advantage tools, but I'm just pressuring very much with this 5/5 Merc. Attack with all. And I'm thinking now, do I keep on blocking this to play around Bowmaster? Yeah, let's do that. I got a 12. When it passes, still without any third land. I'll go Channeler. Sorry, I meant to say iteration. I think here I like to go. Huh. Yeah, let's do hand bottom exile. Play land. Play bubble. I'll bubble myself and have counterspell mana up. Let's see what I draw. DRC. Now that's in delirium. Now that's in delirium. Huh, maybe it's not bad draw. Maybe actually here I attack with Tamiyo. No, I think that's bad draw, yeah. I don't like that draw. And I do attack with Tamiyo now. Because I may crack a plume up on in turn. So you go to 4, but you may draw land and go flash. And you're ready for tomorrow, always. My opponent has 5 cards in hand. One is Bowmaster. Draw mystery card. It's an iteration. Okay, shuffled. That was a DRC. I shuffled it away. That tapped me for 5. I got a 6, so they don't play Lightning Bolt. I have to hope they don't get a Static Prison. They already played one. If they have a second Galvanic Discharge, yeah, exactly. There's nothing I can do about this, unfortunately. Yep. That kills my Murktide Regent, unfortunately. And they have no energy, though. Crock-a-glue. Oh yeah, true. We have Force of Negation. I could have drawn that before. Okay, more Unholy Heats. I think I want to go start with Iteration, and let's see what I find. Well, I want all three of these cards, but I can't. The island is hurting me a little bit. Maybe last turn I could have got a Survey Land and Unholy Heat the Ajani instead of what I did. So I have a line that lets me win, which is put DRC into play and Lightning Bolt in end. Or I can put Flooded Strand into play and DRC in play as well. And pass. Now let's say they draw a Flash. It's really bad. Sorry, a land for Flash. It's really bad. I would love to have Bolt in my hand and DRC in play. If only that island was a mountain right now. Anyway, I have to make a decision. I think it's Bolt in hand and DRC in play. Nah, actually, I don't think so. I'll go with... Huh. It's too difficult. I don't know what to do. I think I will... Yeah, I'll do that. Hand, bottom, exile, play DRC. I guess what I can do is attack and play a new Tamiyo. Does this play make sense? No, it doesn't. I'll pass. If I kept Bolt in hand and Fetchland here, yes. If they go like Fetchland Flash, I win. But if they just attack, I'm actually lose like normally. Let's see what I have. Raptor, maybe? Ajani number 2. Am I dead on board to display? I may be dead on board to display. You shoot me for 4, I'm at 2. Man, if I had left mana up... No, I'm not dead on board. I'm not dead on board. They have to kill Channeler. Okay. I must have played this game wrong. I was too far ahead to find myself in this spot. Okay. Well, we have 2 bolts to top deck. Godless Shrine. Tapped. Is there a world where I survive? Nah. Let's start with Consider. This is my first card. Okay, Murktide Regent. Does this do anything to me? So, I can play Murktide and kill one of the things. No, I'll graveyard this. Drop Bolt. Second one. What happens if I flip Tamiyo, draw, plus hit the Ajani? I'm dead on board. I think I'm always dead on board here. Can I only hit the Ajani? Block 1, kill 2? No, actually not that on board. Oh no, yeah, I am. Oh, kill the red permanent. So this, but this is put counters, right? So if I go Murktide, I'm dead to Orcish Bowmaster. Right? It's just that this freaking Tamiyo is legendary. If only it wasn't legendary. Yeah, I don't... I'm always dead to Bowmaster. I'm always dead to Bowmaster. What if I top deck a... What if I top deck a red land? It doesn't exist. I have to go to 1 life. If I play Murktide, I'm always dead here, unfortunately. I think my best play is Murktide Pass. Very weird that I lost. Because I definitely had all the cards and they had no mana. I must have made something wrong. I think it was 1 attack and clue. I should have just stayed back. If I had more life, I think I would have probably won this game. If I had killed the Raptor and got a red land, yeah, instead of cracking the clue. I think that was the play. My opponent has lethal now. It's very easy to. It's because I can't even like hold up any bluff or anything. I guess I can have subtlety. If I have subtlety, they don't have lethal. Chat, I'm reading some of your message right now. Almost all your lines are illegal. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I played this well. Tamiyo doesn't minus immediately. It would be very good if you did that. Why not Unholy Heat on Ajani? Because I'm dead on board. Can Terra move Raptor in response? Yeah, that's my plan, but I'll let him do the 0 ability first. I don't have mana to top deck a Lightning Bolt and win if I crack a glue. Yeah, this game, I think the turning point was that iteration. I think it was resolved well, but the turn after I shouldn't have attacked and cracked the clue. I should have just passed. Scopy778, thank you for the prime sub. Okay, check my list at exclamation mark deck. And also, you can check all of the lists from TCG Player, and you can shop there with the affiliate link to support. Thank you, Scopy. Yeah, I will upload this tournament on YouTube. I don't know when, because, well, you know my Sunday Murktide thing, so it will probably be... Anyway, my opponent just goes to combat here. If they have Flash, they die. What do you have? Untap land double orc? Oh, never mind. I'm at 2 life. Oh, up Nixilis. What does this do? What does this do? Oh, you shoot me with a Johnny. Okay. Alright, GG. This also beat Subtlety. My opponent line beat Subtlety as well. Tough loss. I had all the cards to win. This loss was my fault. Ah, it sucks to go out this way. Alright, it's not over yet. This is my sideboarding. 8 for 8. Let me check if it's something different, but I doubt it. The sideboard? They don't have much, unless it's hers. Yep. In hindsight, if I Unholy Heated my DRC, maybe I would have won that way, because I didn't have enough energy to kill my Murktide with a second Galvanic Iteration. Galvanic Discharge. Thank you, Sweet Hulk. Appreciate the Prime sub. Ay, ay, ay. This loss hurt. Alright, I'm gonna play. It hurts because my opponent drew very poorly. They drew very, very poorly this game. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna go Tamiyo. Bauble. Crack. It opens the window for a turn 2 flip Tamiyo. It doesn't dig deep for Channeler to find a land, that's true. But I think this is better. As always when I bubble, there's an orc on top. Not something you want to see. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow. Nice. Alright, let's draw a land or a Preordain. Prefer a land. Alright, I guess I'll take Preordain. So flip Tamiyo, and I hope to find a land with Preordain. Wow, 2 lands, nice. What do I do? Just cast back-to-back Preordains, I think. Yep. I'll top both. I'll plus Tamiyo. I don't think I want an Unholy Heat. I definitely want a 3rd land. Scrabbling Claws is for Flash. Hello, toy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why not cast the RC here? Because they have Orc in hand. In the deck, too. Just in general. Alright, they go up to Raptor. They flip Static Prison. Yeah, you kill my Tamiyo. We have to eat an energy every turn, you know. Still annoying. But yeah, very good flip there. Hello, Gilda. Draw Stern Scolding. Okay. Allora, let's do Steam Vents Untapped. DRC. Bolt. Maybe DRC Scrabbling Claws. No, Bolt. Bolt is better. Because it makes me go to Delirium. I guess now I don't even need to keep up Stern Scolding. I can just tap out for Scrabbling Claws. Yeah, I have to go Flash. It is what it is. I know you have Bowmaster on top, but I kind of want to hit the 4th land. But this is good. Nah, I think I'll Graveyard. Either 4th land or either 4th land or Murktide. Want to see it? Okay, let's start with a tap land. The turn. Nice. Okay. And I'm Raptor again. You flip Unstable Amulet. Maybe, you know, could have hold up Stern Scolding. Alright, I'll play top land and F6. Bolt, that's good. I mean, I said it many times at this point. I like Claws over Soul Guide because it's not card disadvantage. Okay, to flip the top, it's an Ocelot Pride. If you gained life this turn, make a token. They have Bowmaster, and they have Ocelot Pride available. I'll go to 16. 16 each. You have 6 cards in hand. In every game, you made so much value. It's insane. You never really had land either. Okay, play that. That's fine. I don't want to counter it. Actually, let me draw a card off of Clue first. You haven't gained any life this turn. You pass. Now, I can take this opportunity to play Lightning Bolt. I think it's good to do that. You have the window now to play Bowmaster. You probably take it because I have so many counters in my deck. Pyroclasm. I'll leave it on top. If my opponent goes for Bowmaster now, it's going to be a good draw. They go for Discharge. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to go Iteration, I guess. Opponent has, you know, the static reason to maintain. And do I want to play Bolt? I think so. I know I have a Pyroclasm, but I feel like I don't need the 5th land at the moment. You go to 1 energy. No, you have 2 permanents that are both energy hungry, but you only have 1 energy. You still have 6 cards in hand. Oh, that one has to be countered. Gives my opponent energy. I don't want that to happen. I want it to run out of energy and give me back the Tamiyo. I think I want to go Channeler Expressive Iteration. All my counters are 1 mana. I set it up Counterspell. Yep. Graveyard. And we bricked. And pass. Static Prison puts my opponent on 0 energy now. Ether Hub, okay. Did you just draw another land? Why does it have to be Ether Hub? You play a Johnny. That's okay. I have Pyroclasm for it. I'll probably fire it off as a 1-for-1. Or I can also do nothing and pass and ambush the Ajani with Subtlety. I think that's okay. End of turn, you play Orc. Let it resolve. Because I have Pyroclasm for it. I guess I want to play around Obnixilis here, so I just don't do anything. I just take 5. Oh, wow. You played around my Subtlety ambush. Okay, I wasn't going to do it anyway. They play Marsh Flats. They don't have energy anymore, remember. They play Obnixilis. Okay, so... I didn't think about that. Now, the cat flips. That's very powerful. Okay, so your copy has how much loyalty? 3? I think I have to Subtlety the token, though. I have to Subtlety the token anyway. Because that's gone. And the real one come into play. I guess my opponent can kill my Subtlety. Yeah. The game is slipping away now. The game is slipping away. It's gonna make a token and shoot my Subtlety, most likely. What do you have? Flooded Strand untapped? Soaring? Okay, they have no cards in hand. They're gonna give me back the Tamiyo. I'm gonna go Pyroclasm, Murktide. I'm at 10 life. I'll make it 8-8. I don't care. You have no cards in hand. And pass. Alright, you give me back the Tamiyo. You drew a card. So what does this do with a plus? Each one loses 2 life unless they discard a card. And this one just makes a cat. Alright, you want to discard a card, I'll lose 2 life. I'll discard a card. It goes bad to discard a card, I don't know. You shoot 2 only, right? To me, okay. And you drew a mountain, so now you return Giganta. Alright, and I go. Marchinek, thank you for the Prime sub. What a game. I drew Tamiyo, so I can flip Tamiyo here and play a new one. I think I'll do that. So I'll tap this. I'll draw a card, exiling this. Oh, I guess I can exile my own card. Should I do that? Does it change much? 9 damage? No, I don't think so. I'll exile yours so that if you draw Flash, you don't have I guess you will have I guess you will still have cards in the graveyard because you have all the planeswalkers and shit. So yeah, I'll exile my own card here. Draw a card. Now, I'm at 8 life. Murktide, where do you go? Face? Probably face. And Tamiyo? Okay, just making sure I don't die next turn. I'll put in Plays Giganta, makes a token with this, shoots me for 5, I go to 3. Plays Giganta, I go to 2. All their creatures are shrink. And I have a blocker. Yeah, and I must attack and flip Tamiyo. There's not much I can do. I can't stay back. I don't think I can kill other things. I think that's my plan. Yeah, they can extort, but I counted it. It doesn't matter. Draw. Flip Tamiyo. Plus... Do I want to play DRC or Tamiyo? What's better? I don't think DRC is better. Alright, and I pass. Now, if I put in bricks, I win. Let's see what happens. Putting draws Amp Raptor. And extorts. They have no energy. Come on, flip a 3-drop. Come on, flip a 3-drop. Flash. They flipped also look Pride. Yeah, I think now I lost. I think now I lost. Because they play that, they extort, and then they kill me with Sorin plus a Johnny. Va bene. GG. What about this game? Did I have a line to win this game? Maybe I should have played Stern Scolding on the Orcish Bowmaster. Here, maybe I should have killed the Johnny instead of going face. Nah, I think that's wrong. I think I'm happy to have killed the Johnny. All right. GG. Opponent, very, very expert player. And that's going to be it. Unfortunately, our tournament is over. This was a double elimination tournament. So we are out. We continue our XO versus non-Orcish Bowmaster and OX versus Orcish Bowmaster. And yeah, I was happy to have played this deck. It was very fun, as always, very challenging. Every loss was always maybe our fault. Every win, it was nice. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you watched this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the long tournament video. It was still 5 matches, basically like a normal league. Thank you for watching.